How's it going, Nick?
Going well. Going pretty good. Just came off a busy weekend. I had Ego Pro on Saturday. And then I had second wrestling yesterday.
How did that go?
Good. Ego Pro was a good turnout. It was at Olympia Fields, which is it's like a country club type thing. So it was a cool looking venue to shoot in. And second was at Home Bar. They always have a good turnout there. They have really good food there. Unfortunately, they had a lot of cancellations because of flight delays and whatnot. So, like Kylie, Ray is sick, so she got pulled. Billy Stark, she got pulled, and then Blair Onyx, I think, is hurt. So they had to move a bunch of stuff around. But other than that, I mean, they made it work, and it was a good show.
That's awesome.
Very, very good shows.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've been kind of busy with with like wedding planning and all that kind of stuff, so I didn't see AEW. Was it Revolution that happened on Saturday? Chris, what did you watch it? Because I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, it was yesterday, actually.
Yeah. What did you think?
I mean, it was good. We were just discussing it with David in the chat. How it was like pretty like fast-paced, crazy stuff happening the entire thing, and I feel like the last match was just pretty. It felt pretty flat. I feel. I mean, compared to like all the shit that was just like done the entirety of the pay-per-view.
Which one went on last? Was it the AEW Championship? Which one went on last?
Yeah, it was the AEW Championship. It was John Moxley and Cope.
Yeah, everyone made it seem like the Tony Storm match should have gone on last, based on the quality.
That's what I thought. Just because based on like the thumbnail of it or the poster or whatever.
I mean, that match was way better anyway. Like, Cope and Moxley was like mediocre at best. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta still catch up on it. And did I see that right? Oh my God, Kenny Omega, did he get a title belt?
Yeah, the international champ.
Put a strap on him. I think he needs something. He should definitely continue to be the face of AEW. And I know like he's had his issues with health issues and stuff, but it's good to see him back on a more regular basis. So good on him. But yeah, we're playing Tomba, and I feel like we chatted a little bit about our love for late 90s, early 2000s platformers. Did you, Nick, did you beat Tomba, or are you still kind of in the middle of your replay?
Never beat the first one. I beat the second one. I've never beat the first one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of stuck. I don't know which one I like more. I feel like I enjoy the first one because it was the one I kind of was. I mean, I was exposed to it through that demo that I talked about at our last podcast, and I like the art style. But the actual full game that we got first with Tomba 2, and I don't even know if we beat it when we first got the game in 2000. I feel like it took a couple of years before we actually realized how to beat it, where to find the pig bags and all that kind of stuff, because it's not it's not spelled out for you.
No, and here's the thing, right? So the version of the new Tomba that I got, like those plushies for whatever reason that I showed on the last podcast, those came before anything else. Like I bought the one, like the deluxe version that comes with the art book and the soundtrack and all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
And then I get the game, the physical game, so I don't even have it yet. I won't have it until like the middle of the year.
Wait, the merch? So the merch came before the game?
I haven't even got all the merch yet, just the plushies. That's in the t-shirt. But everything else, because everything else is in the box set with the collector's edition or whatever. It's
Yeah,
like some vinyl, like little vinyl figures, an art book. It's like, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like that.
it looked awesome, and I was debating on whether or not, but well, I saw that like historically with limited run games, and I mean you should know ahead of time, I guess, when you're buying from them, because I guess that's kind of their way of manufacturing things. Some of it's like staggered, where you'll just be getting it as it comes. But yeah, I knew I wanted to play Tomba when it came out in August, and I didn't want to wait like a year or whatever it was for it to arrive. I was honestly debating getting the digital version just to have it and play it, and then get the collectors. But now I'm regretting it, because when I saw you have those figures, they look amazing. So I wish I did.
Yeah. I mean, but I think those, I could be wrong. Those might, I don't know if they might still be available to pre-order. I'm not 100% sure on that. But because those weren't like part of the collector's edition. Those were like separate. Because they were like, we're definitely not going to give you these plushies for free.
Oh right, yeah, I think that was a separate category, right?
Yeah.
Go Tornado, go!
See, this is the easy
This is
part.
right where the demo ended, right? Like,
No, it ends at the dwarf village. So you go up to the 100-year-old man. You have that whole forest with like the butterflies and those weird dick-shaped cactuses, and then yeah, you go to the village. Like you talk to the guy, the dwarf that's like under the hood in the house, and that's where it ends. And I think when I was younger, when I didn't understand the concept of a demo, so I was like, well, that's all she wrote, I guess. Like, I didn't think that there was anything more to the game. But yeah, and then I realized that there were like more full versions of it. But
so what do these points do? Like,
so
yeah,
it's keeping score for one, but it also there's a door. I don't know if it's more, it might be more than one door, where you need a certain amount of points to like open it. So it's necessary for you to like hit the pigs, do the events, and especially if you're like a completionist, you're going to want to do all the events. Like that guy in there, you see,
why won't he talk to me?
guy. You gotta press like square, or what are you on the Switch? Maybe like X or...
Oh, I got it.
There you go. Yeah, so this guy is going to be... I think he hides at least 4 or 5 times. And some of these events you won't be able to solve until later. And the thing I really like about this game, and it's one of the ones that really... I wouldn't say they created the genre, because I guess Metroid existed beforehand in Legend of Zelda, but this game... the creator was inspired by games like Legend of Zelda and Metroid, where it's not just this is level 1, and then you finish, then you go to level 2. It's one of these game platformers where you can revisit the world, you can teleport back, things change, there are different characters that appear, events that pop up when you revisit it. So I just really thought that was a cool concept when I was younger. And this is where I was like, I don't even know how the hell to do this, but yeah, you can't swim for a while. I think you need pants or something, or
a dash.
Maybe you have to go to the... I think you have to go to like the jungle or something, because you can't dash across it. I think you actually have to swim across it. But it's not until later.
Hey, I saw a monkey earlier.
See, now you gotta go back to the beginning.
It's not even realistic, bro.
See, like that AP box right there, if you get a certain amount of points, then that opens, which I think... You know what it is? It might be like it gives you like extra vitality points, so that's how you increase your health. on top of other ways, because there are certain chests that also have vitality points. Because you don't want to stay at 4. I feel like theoretically you can beat the game with 4, but it's much easier if you got more health points. These bosses, the bosses, to be honest, are fairly easy, I think, because you only really have to throw them in those bags like twice or 3 times. They have like interesting special attacks, but that's the one thing that I will say is I wish they could have worked more on, is for them to be a little more challenging. The most difficult part of the boss is actually finding them, because they kind of say where they are, but again, it's like they don't tell you, they don't spell it out where this bag is floating or the portal.
I've been trying to save my full playthrough for this game until I get my physical, release.
Yeah.
Because since I didn't play it, because I've played Tomba 2, probably within the last like 2 years. I definitely played it over like during COVID, and then I played it again, probably 2 years ago. This one I would always get to. I don't even remember where, because I did not play this one as often, because I never had this. I never had the first game. I had the demo disc with this on it, which is how I was introduced to it.
Yeah.
But I never actually played it even when I grew up, because I was so attached to the second game.
Yeah.
And I would just play that one instead.
Yeah. I mean, we really enjoy it too.
And are you a Pokemon guy?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Okay. What are your guys' favorite Pokemon
versions?
Not
Gen 2.
Game Boy, I just mean like, not like no like Gale of Darkness or anything. I just mean like a handheld.
Like the main line.
We're probably gonna say Gold and Silver. I'm gonna say Gold and Silver. Chris is probably gonna say Gold and Silver.
Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of Emerald.
Oh, there you go.
I love Emerald. Emerald is
Fuck!
my favorite one. I grew up with all of them. I remember when I was Pokemon, I think debuted in America in like
8.
It's like 90s. It's like 97.
right, like 97, like officially probably.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
So I was 3. I was probably 4 years old when my dad bought a Game Boy, the original one, the yellow one, the Pikachu one.
Oh man, we got the same Game Boy too. We got a Game Boy Color. Was it the one with I think it was just, what the hell? So the power was like a Pokeball, and I think in the bottom right corner there was a Pikachu.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And I remember I had like over time I bought like one of those light adapters that like attach. It was like a clip. And and then it was like a little lamp. It was almost like a little desk lamp. So because that was before I had like a light on the screen. So if you were like playing in the car, it'd still be dark. You could.
Yep.
So I had this little like desk lamp thing that it was like a whole gimmick I had for it. It was cool, but that was my first experience playing Pokemon. That was yours too, Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah, I think our first. So though I think the way we got introduced to Pokemon. So I think we saw there was Chris. You can tell me if I'm just like misremembering it, but there was a kid who was playing. Was it Chris Yahimiak? I don't even know, but there was a. We went to Chopin Park, which was a park by Chicago Park when we were younger, and he was sitting by the sandbox area, and I think he had, was it red or blue version? He had like one of those original ones, and it also might have been that Game Boy that wasn't color. It was just like black and white or whatever it is. And that's how we saw him play, and we are like, wow, this is so cool. What is this? And then I think we saw the anime, and we got like that promotional VHS tape where they were talking about like, oh, Pokemon's coming soon, or you know, the show or the anime's coming this fall in '97 or '98 or whatever it was. And then we started watching the show. Obviously, the phenomenon went super crazy in school backyards everywhere, and we got yellow version when we were in first grade, I think. My dad, I know he went to, I think it was Toys R Us, and he got like the special edition Game Boy Color, which had yellow version and that yellow and blue Game Boy Color. And that was the best present ever, I think, that we got. And I think we also got like Pokemon Pinball. It had like the vibrating function where you had to put like a battery at the top of the game cartridge, which was also a really cool game. And that's kind of where we started.
I'd watch this anime.
Me too.
Hey, you Pikachu.
Hell yeah, man! I thought I was so cool. Wanted that game so bad. I was like, man, I get to talk to Pikachu, bro, directly. Man.
And then you realize he doesn't really listen to shit until like you got to keep saying it a couple times. The speech bubble gets thrown in his head, and Pikachu's like, "What the fuck are you trying to talk to me about?" You know.
It didn't make it any less cool though.
No, Pokemon Snap is another one that I very much enjoyed as a child.
Did you play the recent one?
I did, yeah, I did. It's good. It's just good. It's not like great, but it's good. I mean, the first one also isn't great. It's just nostalgia, really. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
But
You just remember how you feel when you play it. I feel like that's a lot of some of the games, but I feel like the original Pokemon still hold up. Obviously, I think people are accustomed to, you know, better looking games, much cleaner looking. But even playing it now, I still think it's fun.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the one of the reasons why I'm not into modern games as much is because of that reason. It's like I don't need my games to look so crisp
Realistic.
and sharp and like not like realistic. Like it's a video game. It's supposed to, you know, in my opinion, like I grew up playing like, you know, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and, you know, Donkey Kong, you know, DK64. So it's like I grew up with like these characters, and even like Resident Evil and Tomb Raider. It's like, yes, like you can obviously find a girl and dress her up like Tomb Raider or whatever, but I'm just saying, you know, it's just so different now because everything is so realistic. Like Thor, or is it not? Or I'm sorry, not Thor. The guy from I'm not good with any of this shit because I'm so not into it at all. But there's a guy I think from God of War that looks like Triple H, right?
Kratos.
Kratos.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks literally exactly like Triple H. Like it's not even like a funny thing. Like if you put a side by side pictures, like dude, what the fuck? So
If you give him his readers and him looking at like a sheet of paper, it will look like Triple H for sure.
it's just like I don't know. I miss like the cartooniness of video games, and that's why I love to like just play old PS1 or PS2 games because that's what I like. Bugs Bunny Lost in Time.
Oh my
yeah.
Dude, that's underrated.
Yo, this song's my jam.
I wish I could hear it.
Oh, that's right.
Well, we could hear it on YouTube, but we would just hear our echoes. I will say I do appreciate that they remastered the soundtrack. Like they still have the original soundtrack in Tomba 1, but they also, with the original creator, reimagined the music. So it sounds like it, but it just sounds like there's more production to it, which I thought was good.
Yo, how many leaves do I need to make that cage or whatever the hell?
I don't know, but I think 30. I think it's 30.
Spend all night in this motherfucker.
But you're gonna keep going back and forth anyway, so you might as well just like keep getting them as you're going. You gotta like, that's the one thing I don't understand how he learns this dwarf language is he has to jump on top of them and then bite their head. And then somehow he understands them if he bites like 5 people.
And he just keeps shit in his mouth, like he doesn't digest this shit. Is it just like in his mouth? It's not in his stomach?
Yeah, I think he's got like a cow stomach or something. Because I don't know how he holds all those chicks and then he just goes to the old guy and then just vomits them all out. But hey, that's the beauty of games. You don't need logic to explain that. Oh, also for those things, you want to make sure you step on them completely because there's a special event later in the game.
Like all of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're water pumps. So there's like an event where you have to press them all in order to complete it.
What the fuck?
Unfortunately. That's blocked for now.
Sorry guys, my phone is blowing up, so I think it's time that I tell the story. Talk about a little wrestling for a second.
Yes. Please do. I forgot.
So, just hang tight with me, and and enjoy the ride, because I'm gonna explain the lore.
Oh man.
Okay. So, if if you're listening to this or watching this and you are not familiar with Robert Anthony or Coda Hernandez or Alfonso Gonzalez, they have a podcast called Potting with Ego. They're all local Chicago wrestlers. Rob is, a little more storied, obviously, has a whole legacy behind him. So he's like, the leader of the pack. And on the podcast, Rob came up with, I'm not going to say came up with, because I don't know if he came up with it, but somebody said that they were going to do the Lucha launch, or they should do the Lucha launch, which, I don't know, are you guys familiar with what the Lucha launch is?
No.
Okay,
I think I need some context.
There's a clip of like Davey Bang and August Matthews and then Coda and Saban doing it. It's when one guy holds the middle rope, and then the partner jumps on the middle rope, and then they spring off, and then they do that thing, on the opposite side, same thing, spring off, and then they meet in the middle. So that's the Lucha launch. They can either like do a cutter or do a crossbody, however they decide to meet in the middle from the second rope when they're launched. That's what, it's almost like the Logan Paul Ricochet thing, only it's not from the top rope and they're not doing it by themselves. You know what I'm saying?
So it's that, but the middle rope.
Exactly. Yeah, and they're doing it from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you have to like rotate in the air. And they've been giving Rob shit. Alfonso and Coda have been giving Rob shit for probably, I'd say, 2 months now, because Rob is, I think, 67. He just turned, and
there's no way he's 67.
42. He's 42.
I was like, I looked at him. I don't think he's 67.
No, he's 42. Scion, I think, is 67. No, Egotisticos. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Anyway,
I want to know their skincare routine.
So, dude, no, he does look good for his age. I'll give him that. So Rob insisted that he can do the Lucha launch. He was like, no, I can do it. I can do it. I'm going to show you guys that I can do it. So week after week after week, Rob is insisting that he can do this Lucha launch. So, okay, we're gonna let Rob have his moment and, let him do it. I had faith that he could do it. I was just a little worried about Saban, because Saban Gage was the one who was going to beat him in the middle. Saban is very frail compared to Rob. Rob is like 6'4". I think he's like 230 pounds. Saban is what, like 5'8", maybe like 180 pounds if he's at 180 pounds. So, this has been not only a topic of discussion on the podcast, but in the locker rooms amongst the boys in the group chats. This Lucha Libre launch that they're planning to do. Lucha launch, I'm sorry. So, I don't know if you want to watch the clip that I posted on Instagram, and then you can see for yourself how it went, or I can explain it to you, but that's why I saved the story, because
let me look at it real quick. Did they? All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go to your thing. All right, I'm going to his Instagram. Is it? Did you pin it, or is it the newest reel?
it's not pinned. It is the
Oh, I see it. Oh, I see. I thought he was gonna do this at like a practice or something. I didn't think he'd do it at a show.
He did practice it.
Oh, he did. All right, you have to explain this one.
So basically, the first one was Rob's fault. Rob slipped off the rope. And then Rob is the one that called it again. Rob wanted to do it again.
Oh my
So,
god.
They go to do it again, and then Rob gets off the second rope, but then Saban's already way out, and like it's just way mistimed. And
I love that you shot this perfectly, like you caught the anguish.
Complete disgust of an embarrassment on his face, of like utter shame and humiliation, because he knows he has to fucking hear about this and live this for the rest of his life.
I love that Mustafa Ali said one more time.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
You know, Robert Anthony's good friends with all the WWE stars, all the former WWE stars, I should say. John Moxley.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kofi Kingston, he had him at the fourth. Robert Anthony is a star. Let's not forget his star power. He has friends in the business. He's got a pretty decent career. What's that?
Said he's got a pretty decent career.
No, he really does. I'm just giving him shit because that's what we do. No, I've really grown to like respect Rob a lot because his hustle is like very admirable. I've never witnessed a promoter care so much. Like, and I don't consider him a promoter. He is a wrestler, like, first to me. But I'm just saying the way that how seriously he takes Ego Pro is how seriously every promoter should take their company, because he really puts so much thought and care into the shows and the quality of them, and to make sure that like basically like everybody gets an opportunity or a spot, like in the sense of Coda like being able to wrestle Homicide and Alfonso with Dirty Dango, Fandango, you know. So
yeah,
it's just cares a lot, you know, and and he's a great wrestler. Like, I don't think people realize like he's one of the people that really kind of like started doing the DVD. I don't know if he invented it. He'd probably tell you that he would, but or that he did. But he's one of the first people I remember seeing do it ever.
How long has he been promoting? Been a promoter?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. Like, I want to say definitely a few years now, because he used to run the Berwyn Championship Wrestling. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I
know Berwyn, but I've never been to a wrestling show there.
Okay, they had a promotion called Berwyn Championship Wrestling. I don't think it operates anymore, but I don't know how Rob was associated with it, but he was booking it at one point, I'm pretty sure. And then he started doing Ego Pro, I want to say like 2 years ago, so, or maybe like a year and a half ago. Or it could have been longer, I'm not 100% sure.
Do they have a home base like Logan Auditorium, or does he move around, like has different venues?
We kind of move around, but the Forge is like the biggest show of the year. Like, that's like our, that's kind of like our home in a way.
Oh, they do it in Joliet?
Yeah.
I love that venue.
It's a good venue.
It looks sick, like the way they set up all the lights on the stage, and the production team looks really good. I'm sorry, the production looks really good. The production team does a good job, because it's really hard sometimes in venues that have stages like that, because like lighting wise, it could be a little too much if the house lights are on, if they're on like the stage. Gringo Loco has his own light company. He has a company where he rigs up lights and has these like pyro things and smoke and all those gimmicks. So he, I think, I might be plugging him for no reason, but I think those were his lights at the Forge that we use at the Forge. So if they're not, regardless, like all the lighting and all the stuff that they put into those shows at the Forge look really good, like really good. Because I've been there for concerts. I used to live like 10 minutes from the Forge, so I've seen the worst of the worst there.
Mojo's.
Yes. Sometimes it's was it Mojo's that had like, I don't know who was the sound engineer or who was doing the audio, but we saw Amaranth, and they also had like a bunch of opening bands, and I don't know what happened, but like the audio equipment, anytime she would like hit a high note, like it would be like ear piercing, like it sounded like the speakers are about to like break. Like it just wasn't pleasant sounding, so I don't know what happened at that venue, but yeah, I've never had a bad time at the Forge.
Well, Mojo's was the Forge, or vice
Or
versa.
whatever it was, yeah. And when they changed.
And that just changed because of ownership, right? It wasn't anything deeper than that, I don't think.
Yeah. All right, Chris, what event are you trying to do right now?
I'm finding the dwarves.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think did you get the one up at the top? Did you get the little leprechaun looking one?
Oh my. Yo, this game's slippery, bro.
You just gotta keep jumping.
Is the frame rate just like that because like we're streaming, or is it like laggy like that when you play it?
I think it's because of the stream, because it doesn't lag like that in the game.
Yeah, it's probably
If you're seeing it through the
stream.
screen. It's pretty smooth, and also they also have like a little replay thing, which Chris, maybe you didn't realize they had, but it, like if you like messed up a certain thing, I think it's either the left trigger or the left shoulder button, like you just replay what you literally just did. So like you see how you fell there, you could hit like the left trigger or something, and you'll just revisit what you just did.
Yes.
Yeah. So then, yeah, so it goes by like a screen.
Cheating?
I mean, yeah, I guess technically it's considered cheating. But like if you really want to redo it, they added that feature in there.
Dishonor.
Disorder. You gotta hit up.
Oh my lord.
Nick, how many Crash Bandicoot games have you played?
All of them besides I've never played Twinsanity.
I was gonna ask if you played those PS2 ones. Well, I guess what was the one that was like at the very beginning of the PS2 launch? Was it Wrath of Cortex? Was it?
Twinsanity was like the one Xbox game.
Oh yeah.
No, the first one on PS2 I think was Warped. Or not? No, wait, what? Warped.
Must have been Wrath of Cortex. No.
It was what the fuck was?
Oops.
Oh my god, I can't remember. But it's like notorious for like people don't like it. I don't know. I never, because it's has like long loading screens, and I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure that's when Naughty Dog stopped making the game. So
When they get sold to Activision or whatever.
I think it's the Wrath of Cortex.
Dave says Wrath of Cortex.
No, see, there you go.
Yeah, Wrath of Cortex. Yeah. But see, I honestly I really didn't mind this game. Like I liked it. But I was a kid. Also, I don't know the last time I played it, but I used to play this game all the time. I played all of them all the time, but I played this one too, and I didn't think anything of it when I was a kid. I was like, oh, this one sucks compared to the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, out of the first 4, I want to say, I probably liked Warped the most. And maybe it's because of you had the ability to, I don't know, were you able to play as different characters in the second one? And the other
I know. I think I think it was the third one that introduced like that you can like
Coco and all that stuff. Yeah, and I mean, I did like it. I don't think I've ever beat a Crash game where I got every single like gemstone and crystal. I just found it too impossible. Like I try to get some of the diamonds and stuff, but it's like when you reach a point where you're like, all right, you got to get all the boxes and the levels, and some of it's just I want to scratch my eyes out because it's just frustrating. I just can't do it. I mean, I commend people who can, but I've tried to do it in every single Crash game, and I've never been able to 100% any of them.
Rob just posted this on his Instagram.
The close-up of him being sad that he missed it.
And he said, I have to finish the story. Thanks, Cameraguygimmick, for cyberbullying me.
Oh, I just realized, like, you literally just posted it like an hour ago. So is this the first time he's seeing it?
Yeah, I didn't tell him about it. I just posted it. I mean,
Seems like it's gonna go on his podcast.
To be fully transparent, we had texted earlier in the day, and like he told me, he's like, you know, fuck it, I gotta embrace it now, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, I'm like, you don't have a choice. Like, it happened. It's on video. Like you talked all this shit.
It's got to be part of the gimmick.
Yeah, but no, he's a good sport. He was a good sport about it. If it, you know, obviously I've been in situations where people actually do, you know, stuff like that happens, and I obviously don't include it because, but again,
You do close-up replays.
and you know what the best part about that is? Like, he thinks it's over. It's not over, because I went up to every single person before the show, and I asked, and I got their predictions, and then I went up to everybody after the show and got their reactions. So I'm gonna make a whole video about it.
A sizzle reel.
Dude.
That should be good.
Lose my bookings.
You should give it to him for his next podcast episode. I feel like that'd be pretty entertaining for him to react and discuss it. Seems like something they would want to talk about.
And then on top of that, I got like all these Scion shirts made. If you guys are not familiar, when he was signed to NWA, he was a masked character.
Luchador?
Scion. No, he was not a luchador. You know, he was just Scion, not egotistical. Fantastico, not anything like
El
that.
Generico.
So it's
Like
like
Kane.
That's like that's another rib that we fuck with him all the time. So I got all these Scion shirts made, and I just showed up with them, and we all had hoodies on underneath. Then we all took them off at the same time and unveiled our Scion shirts, and my girlfriend was filming it, so that will be in my next vlog.
That's gonna be good.
Not the puppy.
Did you get the leprechaun?
He's a child.
New box of Lucky Charms. Oh, see, there you go.
Here you go, kid. Oh shit, I got
You're gonna have to. I
Bring
thought
him
you were
to the
supposed
village?
to carry. I thought you were supposed to carry the guy.
No.
You gotta bring the dog to the village, yeah. But I think you have to carry the little one too. Not at the same time.
Oh fuck.
You know the thing that I hated in Tomba 2 was that kart racing thing where you have to beat the time.
The minecart.
The minecart thing. Or maybe that's not even being a time. I think you just need like a certain amount of what even the hell were they? Beans? Money? I forgot. But that shit was hard. See, he's talking about this kid right here.
He was literally right there. Why didn't he come to me?
Did you drop him off? Like you picked him up and then he walked away?
No, he was just there.
What? I must be misremembering. You gotta, it's in one of the houses.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah, give me this. Baron the dog.
Yeah, they probably got inspired by Neverending Story because it's a white dog with big ears and it flies.
He yeeted him.
Yeah, Tomba 2. I will say I really enjoyed it, but yeah, the cart thing annoyed me, but I think it was definitely more fleshed out. I do like the art style of this one more a little bit, but I did enjoy. They had the voice acting, which I thought was a nice touch, and yeah, it was a bit more fleshed out. I enjoyed it. Chris, if you had to pick between the first or the second one, which one would you say you preferred?
I mean, it's been a while since I even played the second one.
Do you have to like revisit it?
Oh shit, got one. Yeah, I mean, it would have to be. I'd have to play it just to see how I feel. I remember.
So much more.
Yeah, I remember thinking that this one was cooler just because like we never like played it, and that's maybe why I thought that. But oh my fucking god, bro! These pigs be coming.
See, like that lag was kind of. I think that was the stream because that's not normal. Oh. Did you get, or Nick, did you get a chance to play that new Crash game? Well, new-ish, I guess it came out. Did it come out 5 years ago now? Time flies.
Bro.
Crash 4. Yeah, they like skipped everything in the middle. They're like, this is actually the fourth game.
Yeah, they do not acknowledge Wrath of Vortex. I did play it. It's hard.
It is hard as shit, especially that. I don't know if you've reached the final level, but they're like, let's retain the difficulty of like the first game. Like we want the vibe of that bridge with like the crumbling infrastructure in a lot of our levels.
David said Marson versus Slippery Climb.
Yeah, it ain't fun.
I did not
I will say the jumping and all that is more precise, but it is still. If you watch The Simpsons, where Lisa basically played like an imitation of Crash Bandicoot, was it like what was it, a dingo or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like some Australian dingo. No, that's a Crash Bandicoot character. But I don't know. Anyway, it's a yeah, it's a imitation of it, and she's like losing sleep and isn't going to sleep because she can't beat this level. That's me with the first game for sure, and definitely like the last couple of levels in Crash 4, because that was insane.
David said Dash Dingo.
Dash Dingo. Oh, thank you. Now, when did that episode come out? I'm curious if that was then inspired to create Dingo Dial in the Crash games, because I feel like that episode must have come out around that time.
Look it up. ChatGPT.
You're right.
When did this shit come out? Oh my
Isn't it
god.
weird how you can just like do something now and it'll give you like an AI description like immediately.
Yep.
The top of the Google thing. Dash Dingo. Yeah, when she was homesick from school.
No,
Art
fuck.
of the Dance.
Bruh.
Yeah, 1998. So 1998 was the episode. Dingo Dial. Dun, 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 dun. I'm about to learn something today. And that's. I feel like they should. Did they redo Crash Bash? I feel like that should be one they redo.
Oh my god, I wish they would. I really do.
Like Mario Party, but with Crash characters. That's like a good idea. All right, Crash Bandicoot Warped, which also came out in 1998. So I don't think I got inspired by it. Oh man, I remember this cover. We had like that Crash 3 that it had like a weird texture on the front cover where it kind of like moves left and right. What do they call that? It's not holographic, but either way, look cool. Yeah, it's they were both in '98. What are you trying to do now? Find a kid?
The last dwarf. Pretty sure he's here somewhere.
I feel like he might be in another one of those floating balloon things.
Think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to clear it. I'm gonna go through here and just make sure. Oh, I got the bucket. Do I gotta use the water for some shit?
Yes. You have to. So there's, I think that, I know one specific one is they have that campfire back in the forest where those pigs are chilling.
Oh yeah.
I think if you dump it, there's like a yam or something, like a sweet potato in the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Nick, what did you think of, since I feel like everyone talked about it, but we didn't get a chance to follow up with you about it. You watched Elimination Chamber, right?
Did I watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
What did you think of the John Cena heel turn?
I thought it was awesome.
Were you expecting it?
I loved it. What's that?
Were you expecting it?
Not Honestly, no, not really. Only because like he's doing the retirement tour thing, so I thought it was like in a way I think it's kind of strange because um he's gonna. I mean, I don't know. What I think is gonna happen is like he lined himself with The Rock, right? So I'll probably end up turning on The Rock at some point to go back face, but I loved it. Like I thought it was well done. Pop me huge. The only thing that I did not like about it is that Travis Scott was a part of it for whatever.
The NPC that you create, or like the creative character you create in like cutscenes, just kind of chilling with the main wrestling characters in games. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much he added to it. I mean, I think, well, The Rock didn't say it. I think Cody Rhodes said it's his associate or whatever you want to call it, but I don't know. He didn't add much to it besides like busting Cody's eardrum. For real.
That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't add anything literally at all. Like they could have put him anywhere to do anything else, and he would have had the same effect, which was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna put him in like literally like the most talked about spot in professional wrestling, you know, in the last however many years. You know, I don't know. I just seems a
Like
little
20
strange.
something.
You know, it's not like a Mike Tyson thing. Like this guy's like a huge like. I understand. Like yes, he has like a star musically. I get it. Like he's globally known, and I get all that. I'm just saying, it's different with like somebody like Mike Tyson. Like that is actually, I don't know that.
Or even Bad Bunny, who's like actually wrestling, you know.
Place for him to be, and I just didn't like that.
Yeah. Unless he's actually planning on wrestling or doing something, maybe if we attach this to a context of like, you know, when we look at the bigger picture and eventually he does a match, maybe I would look at it differently, but as of right now, I don't know what he added to it besides I'm sure WWE was like, well, you know, let's just have it be more talked about by having his circle of fans watch this clip and maybe they will be interested in watching it. Like, I guess I could see the logic, but I don't know. I don't think he added too much to it besides that.
Apparently, he worked on John Cena's new music, but I don't know if that's true.
I would be curious to see what a new John Cena theme song sounds like, because he was supposed to turn heel, I guess. Was it the first run? I don't know if it was the first. It was when he was feuding with The Rock in like 2012, and apparently they had new music and gear and all that ready to go. So we'll see if he revisits that or if they're gonna change it completely. Because I don't know, if you're a heel, do you stick to like My Time Is Now? I guess you could, but I feel like that'd be weird. That'd be like a really, yeah. Cause like you made the New Day a heel group, and you also changed their theme songs. So I feel like you got to do it with John Cena too. And I don't think he's showing up until March 17th.
What's that?
I don't think he's showing up until March 17th because, as of our stream right now, I think Raw is on, but I don't think John Cena plans on showing up until like a week from now. And apparently it's going to be on Raw. Although I guess Cena isn't tied to any roster, so he could show up wherever he wants.
He's like Stone Cold in the draft.
Yeah. Stone Cold. Cody Rhodes is a SmackDown star, so you would think it would be, you know, playing out on SmackDown, but I think
Fucking God, bro.
because they have this Netflix deal, they want to stuff it as much as they can in the first couple of months. As they should, because I currently don't have cable, and Netflix is much easier for me to watch wrestling than the USA Network. I think he's in one of these balloons. Oh, see, there you go. Or spores, I guess you want to call them. Because once you beat the pig of this forest, all the spores go away. And water, you can light out that fire right there.
Where y'all keep coming from? What the fuck?
Well, you just gotta run.
I could use it from here? What the hell?
Oh, I didn't know that. Neither did I. Which event are you still trying to do right now?
I mean, I was just gonna do the dwarf, but let's see. Hold on.
I think.
Oh.
Is it full?
Oops.
Press the start button. Go to event.
Oops.
All right, so red is what you didn't complete, and then black is the ones you've done. So you still have the lost child. Save the dwarves, I think you complete when you actually go to the village and then talk to somebody, and then it'll clear. Leaf butterflies, same thing. Magic mirror, there's a witch in like the beginning level, so I don't think you'll be able to do anything with that. So you're probably gonna have to go back in the forest and go all the way to the top, because if he's missing here, then you want to go back. But yeah, we're talking about other platformers like Spyro. I don't know, for whatever reason, when I was younger, the first Spyro game on PlayStation just like made me nauseous. I don't know if it was the design or the color palette or the way that Spyro flew in combination with the gray and all that, but like anytime I would turn that shit on, like I'd have to turn it off because I got super nauseous. So I didn't get a chance to replay the Spyro games until they remastered the trilogy. This must have been like what, 8 years ago at this point.
Never heard that. Is that common? Like, is that a common thing that among people?
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if it's because I also, did you play, I don't know if you played the Rugrats game, but it was also on PlayStation, and that also made me nauseous, and I don't know why. It's those two games. No other game has ever made me feel that way before. So I don't know if it's just the way my brain was trying to process like Spyro flying and then like the background. I have no idea, but yeah, that scarred me because yeah, I would never actually legit feel good while playing those games. But yeah, I've never had issues with like flashing or anything like that, but for whatever reason those two games were giving me trouble. But once I got to play Spyro, I did enjoy the games. For sure.
Yeah, I that's probably my favorite platformer of all time is Spyro 2 specifically.
Which one's that? Which one's, is it Ripto?
Ripto's
Yeah, is that the second or third one?
Ripto's Rage is the second one. You're the Dragon is the third one.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I gotta replay those. It's been a while. But I am excited for Croc too, because I think that's also coming out through limited run games. If they have like a special edition of that, I might grab that. Because yeah, it's been years for Croc.
They did have a special edition for it.
Do they currently, or is it gone?
It's gone.
I gotta
It's
look.
done already.
Damn.
I got it.
Are you serious? Limited run
Yeah,
games.
For real, go look it up.
What the fudge?
Who do
There's a
you think
collector's
you're
edition
talking
that
to?
comes with, like, the collector's edition, it came with like comes with like an art book, like a bunch of shit, just like the Tomba one.
But it didn't get released yet, did it? You just ordered it, like the time window sold out or is gone?
No, it's done.
What the fuck?
Fuck you, bitch.
What the hell? Can't find it. It's probably because it's gone.
He literally just said that. Where's this child
Wait,
at,
no,
bro?
Go.
Oh yeah. Pre-orders open until
Rocket
December
Games.
10th.
I think Rocket Games still has collector's edition. It comes with a vinyl toy, a soundtrack, which is literally Croc. It's a Nirvana knockoff cover. It's like Croc trying to get a gem in the water, like the naked baby. It's actually pretty fucking epic.
That's amazing.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that stuff right now. That's actually pretty awesome. A keychain, a sticker pack, 2 posters. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Resin Croc statue, signed and numbered with authenticity.
That looks awesome. Maybe I'll
What
bite
is
the bullet.
this?
So they did kind of remaster it. They smoothed out the
Yeah, it
graphics.
looks
Yeah,
smoother, right?
yeah, because it was Croc looked a little more polygon-ish, I'll say, in the original. Oh,
But it doesn't, like they didn't overdo it. Like I feel like Spyro and Crash, like they overdid it.
yeah, this one they. I'm trying to see like how much they actually did. I mean, they definitely did smooth it out, and including the level. Spyro and Crash. I mean, that looked like a straight up remake. This looks like it looks like the original. They just polished up like the skins and the levels of the game. It doesn't look like a straight up like remake like Spyro and Crash were. Like it maintains that kind of PlayStation level.
I would much prefer that over like a whole remake kind of game to me.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the remakes for sure for what they are, but I do appreciate them maintaining the aesthetic without, you know, tearing apart the entire structure and skeleton of the game. Instead, they just kind of put a shinier coat of paint on it. Yeah, this looks cool. Yeah, I see it on Rocket Games.
Where is this kid, bruh?
He's at the top.
I was.
You have to go all the way to, like, the cliff on the interior
Uh,
of that cliff. You gotta go all the way to the top. And that thing you smash, that silver wall is an elevator that you'll eventually use, but you can't do anything with it right now. You can probably pull out your bucket here and then get the water if you didn't do that yet.
I already did.
Oh, you did. So you're gonna have to, yeah, go to the left, and then, yes, and then go up there. Nope, left. Up there.
Go!
Oh, shit, okay.
There was a
Where the hell
dwarf
is-
here, but
Yeah, so what are you looking for? Aren't you looking for the kid?
yeah.
So where'd he go?
I don't know. All right.
That's where I remember where he was. All right, let me do some quick searching right now. So he definitely was in that cliff area. Or maybe there's a different cliff area. Because that's the only thing that they're showing. You might want to go higher.
Shit.
That's another game I still gotta finish. Is that Crash Racing remake? I just can't get past the Papu Papu stage, like his stupid bombs and things that he throws is just frustrating. But it's a good remake. I don't know if you got a chance to play it. Pretty faithful to the original.
Yeah, the Crash Team Racing remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that also. I'm just not again like.
You like the original
if it ain't
aesthetic,
broke,
yeah.
fix it.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. I understand, like, you know, modern time. I feel like a grumpy old man every time I explain stuff like this.
And again, I feel like even if they maintain the original look, I feel like you could appeal to younger demographics because I'm sure that's what they're trying to, you know, appeal to. I get it, I guess, but you know, like same thing with like Resident Evil. You can maintain the original aesthetic and you can make tank controls optional. Like I don't personally like tank controls either, but I don't know. I do think there's a certain charm to these games that I feel like you don't have to tamper with it, you know. If you want to make a new game, then make a new game, but yeah. I think the Crash Racing games though, super fun, the new ones definitely really well good controls for the racing part. All right, I think you have to go back because if you went all the way to the top, I don't know where the hell. You know, did you go back to the village? Because maybe he's just back there because you solved it. It might be some weird glitch because you found him earlier, and all you have to do is just go back, and then he's there. Because sometimes it's like that. And I think he would be like at the end. Like with that main dwarf dude. Try and go up. Oh wait, no. Is he blocking you to go to the ladder?
Yeah.
Oh, fucker.
Damn it, where you are, kid?
Yeah, what the hell? Let me revisit that thing. Save the dwarves. Oh, a lost child. Whoops. Not save the dwarves. Honestly, I do hope that they make a Tomba 3, though. I would be kind of curious to see what it looks like in modern controls, but or a modern game, but I just want to see what the original creator's vision was. As long as they don't tamper with that, with what he wants, then I wouldn't mind if it's in a new style. As long as it maintains the original spirit of the game.
The kid was here with his damn dog.
So you went to the right. You went to the right part of the watchtower. There's an L-shaped pink platform that can be found. And then you make a running leap to the left to find a platform. Did he jump on your back ever?
No.
He's got to be there.
Well, try again. But
I should I just like take the controller right now so I can do it, but yeah, you're just gonna have to go to the right of the watchtower, back in the in the thing because you can't do anything else if you don't pass that.
Do, do, do,
Sorry,
do.
you guys.
What's that?
I mean, I'm gonna have to definitely. My problem now, especially that I'm older, is that I don't have time to like do anything. But I definitely have to find time once I get this. Once I get my copy, so I can play it. Like, for real, not just have it sit around.
Well, you're getting a little preview here, for sure. I mean, like once you get even more deeper into it, it's super. I enjoy it, and I guess because I've played it so many times before, I was able to beat it in. I think my playtime was like 6 or 7 hours, but yeah, it's hard. It's much harder, like if you have no idea or you don't have any recollection about it, because again, it's like a lot of these things are not spelled out. Like I don't know how I didn't. I don't know how I did it before. I might have used it like a strategy guide or something, just because I just could not do it on my own.
Game facts.
Yeah, game FAQs. For sure. Alright, just go all the way to the right.
Like down there or continue
No,
up here?
up. Yeah, all the way up. Actually, did you climb this thing to get onto that, so like higher up on this L-shaped one?
But
It might be up there. You need to hit it more. Yeah, did you go that way? Now go
Underneath?
back. Yeah. Hit it. Yeah, over there. Smack it. Yep. Oh, too much.
Oh no! No!
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I think he's up there if you didn't go there. Sounds right. Alright, use that angle. Yep, just do it as a launch pad. Run. Yep.
Aha!
There you go.
Get your
Talk to him
ass up.
again.
Oh. Hold on, little buddy. Oh shit! Okay.
You missed a jewel. I feel like Jersey Devil's another one that I want to revisit, because that was also one that I like barely played. There was the demo.
Blasto.
It's pretty mid. Like, what did you even do in that game? You just collected pumpkins?
What about Gex?
Well, Gex,
Yeah, that's getting
Yeah.
a remake too, right? I think
yeah, it's got a trilogy. Yeah, Gex is getting a trilogy. That one's coming out this year. Coming soon. It's definitely coming out this year.
I think this is where the demo ends.
Yeah, when you drop off the... Yeah.
It's actually a pretty long demo, no?
It is. I mean, you know, it's free. You get your money's worth. Or no money.
Time's worth.
Yeah, you definitely get a lot out of it. Dwarf Elder. Yeah, that's where it ends. And then you go to that annoying ass flower forest.
Man, that shit was annoying as fuck.
Just a bunch of laughing and crying. There's actually, eventually, there's a chest that you can get. I think it's like the 100 or the 1,000-year-old man chests. I think it's in that area, but you can unlock a mushroom that you can just use to switch at will. Instead of bouncing between the different colored flowers to change your crying and happiness.
So I was trying to figure that out because I was like bouncing between the mountain and that, and I just kept going like back and forth to the forest to get the right one to hopefully open a door that made sense.
Oh, and like that thunder hill thing.
Phoenix Mountain.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And what's the one with the wind? What is that called?
No, that's Phoenix Mountain.
There's an extension?
Damn, where do I go now? Did you go to the forest first?
I went to... I think I did. Where'd the dog go?
Chopped them up.
Yeah, I think you gotta...
Oh, she got that yam. Yeah,
Did you give it to her?
No, I didn't even get it. This pig just chilling.
Don't forget, yeah, there you go. There's like some easily missable ones, and once you reach that part where you're supposed to get them all, you're gonna be getting annoyed that you can't find. You're gonna keep double stomping on the ones you already did, so you might as well just nip it in the bud and jump all those little water pump things as you see them. It has to be like fully jumped on, so you can't just like kind of hover over it and like quickly jump on it. You have to press all the way down.
That's crazy. How would you ever know that?
I have no idea. That's why I used like game FAQs when I was younger. Because I think we didn't get into like what, 2006, the first one.
Give me that yam, son of a bitch! Oh my god! Right as I was about to grab that shit, bro. Let's see, did I grab it? No, of course not. Wait, did my water go away?
You should sort your items. It'll be easier.
Fuck you.
Dodge them.
They're jumping. They're like, yeet. Oh, shit.
Time.
Okay. There we go.
There you go. Baked yam. How random.
Was there a thing for in Tomba 2 as well with the jumpy water things?
I feel like there were. But I think those weren't like this, right? Weren't they actual just it looked like water, like see-through water with like grass on top? Didn't you don't use like a pin to like stab them?
Yeah, some shit like that.
I feel like I remember something similar. But use like a pin.
What this
Like
yam?
a hook or whatever.
Y'all want a yam?
No, the lady who has her arms folded wants it. You just have to press the item in front of her. I think she legit just like lets gas out.
The fuck?
Just
What the hell? Took a whole step back.
Yeah, all she wanted was to rip ass.
Vitality
see,
max
there you
plus
go.
1. Boom.
Yeah, so now you're at what, 5?
Yeah, or 6.
When is WrestleMania? Is it 420? It's on 420, isn't it?
Hey.
Easter? Sunday? He has risen. Resin? Yeah, it's on 420. It's on, well, 19 and 20. I'm sure the main event's going to be John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I'm curious what night 1 is going to be. Another tag team extravaganza. That's where Travis Scott's going to be. He's going to be in another tag team with The Rock. Or John Cena, probably. And it'll be Cody and
Roman Reigns.
No. CM Punk or Roman Reigns, yeah. Hear it here, folks. You heard it here first. I think you just go from here. Are you trying to like go to the next thing?
I'm just trying to see if I missed anything.
Oh, I don't know if there's something there.
Oh, hell no.
Is the Flower Forest? Oh, that's Stormy Mountain. Phoenix Mountain is...
It's the same, but it's just like a
Is
different
it?
section. All right.
Oh, was he trying to get you to make him laugh?
Yeah, and cry.
Good thing I can't hear the laughs here.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Forgot which one's which. Nope, wrong one.
I'm crying.
Gotta do the other one.
Hold on, I gotta...
Didn't he ask for you? He wanted to laugh.
He wants both.
Nope. Oh. Or maybe he's just giving you a hint. I don't know if he's the guy who wants it. Yeah, I think it's a different guy who's guarding a different door. That slide, I think you have to laugh.
Oh, fuck.
Replay.
Slippery-ass game.
Blame the mechanics.
Ooh. What are those invisible pumpkins or whatever the fuck that are floating around?
They are. I think they're monsters that eventually like solidify later, and you use them to, I think, throw them into the mouth of this other creature that's like floating near them, and it's some kind of weird potion or something. It's for an event for later.
Who goes there?
Oh damn! I turned it into a square.
Oh, nice.
Wild David.
I'm stuffing my face, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, you good? How's work?
Work.
Work was worky.
Well,
Jesus Christ. Oh, who
Yeah,
disappeared?
I asked. I think Nick disappeared.
where'd he go?
I'm not sure. Did your controller die?
Shouldn't. I'm on my wired. Hello.
Press the any key.
Yeah,
Yeah,
press the enter key.
the fuck?
Where is the any key?
So how many matches were on Revolution? So I didn't get a chance to watch it.
At least 7?
Did you break your streak of falling asleep by the main event?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was up the whole time.
For the scrum that was like an hour late.
Honestly, I think that's where it all kind of goes into Sleepyville, is because the scrum. Once you hit, I mean, I feel like AEW traditionally has like 10 or 12 matches, so I'm kind of surprised that you said they only have 7.
Let's see. I'm
Unless-
off.
Yeah.
Tony Storm. Mercedes.
Yep.
Osprey.
4.
Hurt Business. Or Syndicate. Sorry.
Don't get sued.
No. Main event at 6. I know I'm missing something.
Big Boom AJ.
That was 0 hour.
Oh.
And I missed it. And I missed the Rizzler coming out dressed like Orange Cassidy.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna rewatch it. Wait, I did see the clip of that. That looked funny.
Oh, Okada, Brody King, Ricochet, and Swerve.
Wait, so how many was that?
9.
All right, so they're still pretty close to 10. But this time it was good enough to stay awake. I mean, even if it was a good pay-per-view, though, I do think it would extend a little bit too long. But folks do get their money's worth, I'll say that, because from what I've seen, based on the clips that they shared, it looked like a pretty good show.
Nick just DM'd us technical difficulties.
Uh-oh. That's okay.
And Chris, too. I should leave. I got here. I broke everything.
Then it's just me staring at Chris's screen, trying to reconnect a controller I can't do anything about. Looks like his computer's acting up. That's okay, Nick. Sorry. Yeah, he was talking about earlier he has to restart it every day.
Well,
You have to do it right at the beginning, too. Before he hopped on. Well, we wait for Chris to feed his dogs, or something. Did you get a glimpse of Raw at all? Because I obviously we've been streaming this, so I didn't see.
well, I got it on right next to me.
Oh, do you? What did
Yeah.
we miss?
Logan Paul called out AJ Styles, got hit with a phenomenal forearm and started holding his back.
I see Macaulay Culkin's back because they're at they're at Madison Square Garden again. All right,
Yeah, this time he's not lost.
that's so good. I like how he showed his face. He had his the title belt, and then he dropped it. I can't hear if he got a big pop or not, but I'm gonna go with yes.
Io's in the ring right now.
Man, that Io Sky thing, I was not expecting that to happen. Sometimes surprises are good. And again, it just has to be infrequent. Like you don't have to do Attitude Era hot potato, but you don't also always want it to be completely predictable. So I feel like there's a nice medium somewhere. But we'll see with what it goes. I'm still predicting a triple threat. Because what does Rhea Ripley do from here? I don't know. Also, the Naomi thing, I don't want them to turn her into like a chicken shit heel. I feel like you got to give her something. Like, I don't think you don't want to do, and other folks said this too online, like, you don't want to imitate like the Liv Morgan running away from the other person thing, you know? Let's not mirror, you know, because it's on a different show, you're going to give them their version of Liv Morgan. Like, let's make her competitive. She's good. It makes it more interesting.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Io Sky's cutting the whole promo in English.
Really? Good for her. She deserves it. She's good. I guess I could have it on in the corner because I have my phone here.
Here comes Bianca Belair.
Ooh. I see it.
Wearing her brunch outfit.
Why is she? Oh, right, because she won the chamber.
No. But did she? Because Naomi never got pinned.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
It's
and
like
didn't replace her.
It's like Curtis Axel has still in the 2015 Royal Rumble to this day.
Yeah, she's gonna still be in the chamber. She's technically still in the chamber, and then he's technically still in the Rumble.
Axelmania.
Bring him back.
I think he works in the back.
Is he like permanently injured, or they were just like, we don't need you on screen. You can be, you're good, but not on screen good.
I think it was his choice.
Dang.
But I got tired of dealing with Dooney.
Guess the stream's over, y'all.
I'm a crypto investor.
What, Chris, your controller died?
Well, the one that won't want to turn on, and now this. But I don't know why a wired controller doesn't want to work.
Busted.
Well, the GameCube controller in there.
Yeah, right. Oh, we're ready. We're back.
Oh, here comes Rhea Ripley to try to insert herself into the main event picture.
Hey, her promo was good last week. You gotta give her something.
Yeah. Michael Cole ran out of the ring. He said, I'm out of here. This shit's about to get lit.
It's not like she's gonna beat him up.
Damn, she's saying, what is the reason? Give me a reason. She said, what's my favorite Hoobastank song?
It's definitely gonna be a triple threat.
Bam, cleared it.
Wait, so what was it? A laugh?
It was both. First it was a laugh, then a cry.
Did he acknowledge the first one?
Yeah,
It didn't seem like he felt like he was just talking about the same stuff.
I was crying first.
Ooh-wee.
Damn, Ray said, "You're scared of me."
Fuck!
She said you a scaredy cat, bitch.
Is there anything else to do here besides these damn flowers right now?
I think you're gonna need one of them to open a door in Phoenix Mountain.
Oh, why'd Ray just push Io? That's not nice. We don't do mean things to Io.
Yeah, she's the champ. Why are they treating her like she's just background noise? Oh, hell no.
Man, they both push Io.
Right, that's right. I gotta rewatch this.
There you go.
What's
Slap.
going on?
She's
They're
slapped
try-
both of them.
They're treating Io like she's a little girl.
Yeah, they're like, move aside, little girl.
He's like, I got the belt.
Honestly, yeah, that's a good story. Don't treat her like she's nothing. That's how you make her an over baby face.
What the fuck is this man doing here?
He takes you to it's like a castle thing. You go that way. You know that castle behind the Village of All Beginnings?
Mm-hmm.
You're basically there. And every time you go in there, anytime you get like the new whatchamacallit. Oh my god, they're doing Raw at 2 p.m. and that's when John Cena comes back? God damn.
Looks like I'm sick.
Monday? When is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
next Monday.
I don't feel good.
Because they're doing it in Germany. They're doing it in Germany, so they're doing it live. So
Oh,
if
he's
you
gonna-
want to watch it,
You gonna throw a Zeke Kyle up in there?
well, he's a heel. Do it in a heel country, I guess.
What makes them a heel country, bro?
Historically.
Lost our one German fan.
No, he just unsubscribed. He was
Hey.
snooter, and fucking left.
I kind of like the transitions on Raw right now. Looks neat. I'm also digging that WWE is doing more international shows and they're just going to play it like live instead of basically making it taped,
You
which is
don't want to
nice.
deal with spoilers.
Yeah, I mean that, and also like technically, you know what? People are going to catch the replay anyways. That's like the equivalent of you taping it and saving it for later. But at least give folks who want to see it live, just give it to them because folks have Netflix on their
Right.
phones and all that stuff. They could watch it wherever.
Oh fuck, I'm still crying? What the fuck?
Man. So who's gonna stab who in the forehead with a screwdriver tonight? Like they got a lot to top in terms of cage match quality.
Oh yeah.
That cage match last night was crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was.
The Osprey one.
Osprey and Fletcher, yeah, did a Spanish fly from the top of the friggin' cage.
Yeah, I
Got it.
saw that. That is insane.
Gonna
Yeah.
pull a gat out and
6
down here.
stars.
He's gonna be like, I hate this guy. Pull out the Pillman pistola.
Just takes a shank, just stabs him a bunch of times in the gut.
That's
Are we
what he
already at
did.
the main event. I guess they're gonna
Yep.
make this like a 30-minute match then.
Roman's coming out at the end.
Probably. Something's happening.
They're gonna kiss.
I'll give him something.
They don't like
Because
each other. but it's
I was
actually
surprised. I was surprised that this wasn't going to be WrestleMania. I guess obviously they had other plans because they're like, let's just nip it in the bud now.
yeah, they gotta let them get out their sexual attention.
Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming it's then CM Punk's got to be in some kind of main event. Then I think it'll be some tag team, probably
No, his favor, bro.
tag team.
He wants one-on-one with The Rock.
You think that's gonna happen? I mean, The Rock doesn't have a match technically.
Yeah, and The
Okay.
Rock could go 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
All he's got to do is stand there and yell at the ref and be like, "I'm your boss.
You know, or maybe
Do you want a job?"
make it a fail forward. Just do Seth Rollins, Punk, Rock, Roman.
For what?
For nothing. Just
Bragging rights?
see who wins. Yeah.
For the
Finish a
rankings.
story or build a new one. Something
the
with the
rankings.
bloodline. I mean, you could go so many ways. You know, CM Punk had issues with Dwayne. He dropped the belt to him at Royal Rumble. There's bloodline issues with Seth and Roman. Could go a lot of ways. But who knows? We weren't expecting what happened in the chamber, really. So we'll see what happens.
Where's this pig at?
Did he tell you that you can't go? Oh, okay. We're just informing you that it's windy.
Dang, I could hear my boys fighting.
Dogs?
Yeah. Chico's starting to get bigger. Oh my god.
Time flies, baby.
Over the winter, dude, he gained 10 pounds. I'm like, that's it. We're back to cardio in the morning, fatty.
All that wing stop.
What do you
bro.
get? You giving him punchkis?
Nah,
Bakery
dude,
stuff?
he's just. So I think the lab in him is just kicking in.
Yeah.
Did you take him to the vet and they say he was overweight, or is he? Do you think is he at a healthy weight?
He's healthy. He's not a fat boy. His legs got bigger, to be honest. His legs. He's getting them turkey thighs.
Is he taller?
No, he's getting wide. He's turned into a girthy boy.
Oh, there's the monkey.
Come on, monkey.
And ripped his pants.
Damn, where do I get your pants, bro? Oh!
Nope.
Oh!
Dead.
Fruit basket.
Wrong
Lunchbox.
game.
You.
Wrong
Just a
game.
healing item.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, well I could use that right now.
Oh, there you go. I think that did you clear that AP gem that was like by the 100-year-old man's house? I feel like you could probably like unlock it now, but that's too far.
I could use a charity wing.
That's true. I mean, it's not necessary. You can always go back.
Didn't he give me a bell? Or did he not give me a bell?
for his thing, you should sort it. Sort it by like colored items.
Wait,
Oh,
the
man, they
bell.
got
Oh, you
versus Vet Care tomorrow.
you have to. It's a chest back at the beginning on top of the tree. That has the bell.
Oh yeah.
Damn, we got some NXT heavy hitters. Julia and Stephanie. Man, they're gonna be like what the four horsewomen were 10 years ago, they're gonna be that for this generation for sure.
Them, Roxanne, and Cora, probably.
Mm-hmm. Like they've got that aura. You gotta go in the foreground or background. Oops. Ray Phoenix didn't come out tonight.
Huh?
Ray Phoenix didn't come out tonight. Or Phoenix.
No, Shorty G did, though.
Shorty G.
Chad Gable.
Oh. Did he really?
Yeah, he's wearing a lucha mask.
Mr. America.
Did he change his name?
He came out and security grabbed him, pretending like they didn't know who he was. And instead of
He's got
"thank
an
you,"
American flag.
he said "gracias."
Oh, hell no. It's got an American flag themed mask, of course.
Mr. America. Hey, yo.
Oh, you missed Tony Storm and Ryan May punch each other in the face with glass.
I saw that looked brutal as hell. Like it just looked like they had broken beer bottles just splayed across the whole ring. Or something. Champagne bottles, probably.
They didn't even do it as good as ECW did it. But that's
That looked
okay.
bloody as hell. They don't have to be.
She said fuck at one point because she was like pouring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looked like it should have been the main event.
Yeah. I mean, I was under the impression it was because of the poster for the pay-per-view.
Triple H
Her.
the main event.
Yeah, right. We got the dinosaurs closing it out.
Yeah. So people have time to go to their car.
Yeah.
Cole Hogan didn't want to take the pin.
Did he beat Mox?
No, Christian cashed in and made it a triple threat match, and he got submitted.
Christian did.
Yeah.
So
Christian
he
should have
basically
taken the
cashed
belt.
in and just lost.
Yep.
Oh well.
They should have
Stupid. The only thing that saved it was Swerve attacked Mox afterwards.
So they're just kind of yo-yoing his involvement in the title picture.
Yeah.
Which is
Swerve
fine.
my
It's not like
man.
he has to be at the top every time, but
I don't
he
have
should at
like
least hover around it.
I don't have like genuine interest towards an Adam Copeland championship run because like any of his like matches where it's not a crazy stipulation have been stinkers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Like-
definitely moving like he's old.
Well, and then blowing out his knees didn't help.
Definitely not.
Oh shit, where'd I go?
But
Oh,
yeah,
he's wearing his chamber outfit.
because like at least Christian Cage could put on a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's this fountain?
Like without any crazy stipulations.
Oh, they start. I think that seed that the kid has, it sprouts there, and then you have to. I don't know how you turn the water on. Yeah, I don't know how you turn the water on, but they basically start watering it, and the beanstalk grows out of it. Oh, there's that guy. You got to do it again.
Weird. I turn on my camera and I disappear behind cuts.
I moved it. Go ahead.
Oh,
I just got to move my guy. Me.
Oh yeah. Yep. I don't. The Copeland back tour should have ended already.
What would you
I
do
mean-
with him if he leaves the main event? Where would you put him?
Just anywhere else.
I-
He belongs. He fits. He doesn't need to be in a championship program.
I think
Like-
he needs it once. I think if you're gonna sign him, you need to put it on him one time. And they should have done it yesterday, but you know, they're gonna wait till like fucking all in or all out,
You're gonna wait till it's too late.
Double or nothing?
or maybe double or nothing.
Or
Actually, you also have
Dynasty's next. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dynasty's in like 3 weeks.
So, what do you guys think of the Death Rider story so far?
Get it over with.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Is it-
not. There's nothing. I don't know.
I think it was overwritten.
Yeah.
Like, it had its moments. It was good, and then like they started doing all this extra stuff with it, and like now it's just like you can't like what's really going on. Like you,
Yeah, if that's how Bryan Danielson went out, I don't know. I feel like he deserved a better ending than that. I mean, his ending was basically,
you got killed in the middle of the ring.
yeah. I mean, his ending was all in, or yeah, all in,
All out.
all out. Yeah,
He won at All In. He beat Swerve,
yeah.
which was also stupid.
Well, that's his. I feel like that was his ending, and I guess this Wrestle Dream was his way of giving back how they traditionally do. I just didn't like how overbooked it looked. It just didn't
it
make
was
sense
Wrestle Dream.
anyway, right? Yeah, it was at Wrestle Dream in Washington. Because it's not like he's coming back, right? Or maybe he is.
I imagine he is. That's not how I imagine he would want to go out. He's gonna return and, you know, face Moxley or some shit.
At All In.
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh, what the hell?
And this year it's in July, right? It's not like in August.
Right.
You don't want to compete with SummerSlam.
I think they swapped Forbidden Door and All In,
Oh, so Forbidden Doors in August.
something like that.
Oh.
Dang, these boys fighting for real. Let me go. Be right back.
I hear him.
Hey yo. Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm bouncing 20.
What?
I said I'm going to bounce in 20.
I mean, I want to see this main event. What's going on right now?
Steel Cage.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Then we done.
We got to let David know.
Oh, hell no. Oh, wait.
Bim, 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 bidi, ding, 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 ding. Bing, ding, 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 ding.
Nick said, "Hey, my computer acting up. Sorry about that."
Yeah, I saw that. I think I responded. Oh, GTS.
What the fuck?
Well, we can call it right here.
I gotta see this she.
Alrighty. Well, thank you everybody for watching our stream. Whoever's out there in the ether, we hope you enjoyed our little conversation about platformers and everything in between, and obviously wrestling. And we'll catch you on the next one. We're gonna go watch Raw.